Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Games for Dads. Okay, Super Sunday, another super cool card, and I am really liking this new card. Let's have a quick look at it. Here we go. That new card. Yufi. I think that's how you say it. Yufi. On the start, your Chinese folklore cards in hand gain 15 until played. If you don't remember, the 8 Immortals are Chinese folklore, so we are going to build a Chinese folklore deck using this super new card. He is a start card, so he's a hold card. He's just literally come out about 20 minutes ago, so he is definitely worth looking at. So let's have a look at the deck. Like I said, it's all yellow and it is mainly Chinese folklore. So the next card up, another limited legendary, another start card. We're not going to hold all of them, but we're certainly going to try and hold one or two of these start cards. This is Zhang Fi. On the start, one of your Chinese folklore cards in hand, game plus 30 at this turn. Really good. We're going to have loads of Chinese folklore cards, by the way. Next one up is Budai. Budai? Buddha? Buddha? Buddha! Of course. Budai. Budai. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So anyhow, what does he do? On the start, your Chinese folklore cards in hand, game plus 7 for 4 turns. Pretty useful card. Really nice picture, that one. I do like it. Uh, Wu Zetian. Wu Zeton. We've got 4 unruly rulers in this deck actually, because they work really nicely. This is one of them. On the draw 2, if your random cards in hand lose minus 22 until played, but your Chinese folklore cards, wherever they are, gain plus 22 until played. A really cool card. Do like that one. What's next? So who go into the 8 Immortals? He, Exangu. On the play, if your deck has 3 or more 8 Immortal cards, well, we've got them all. Your plant life cards, wherever they are, gain 22 for 2 turns. Your 8 immortal cards, wherever they are, gain plus 10 for 2 turns. I try and get all the 8 immortals out together. And that guy there, the one we just looked at, actually, I think you need to play him next to another one. On the play, if your deck has 3 or more 8 immortal cards, your stage and screen cards, wherever they are, gain 18 for 2 turns. And your 8 immortal cards, wherever they are, gain plus 10 for 2 turns. 8 immortals used to be absolutely meta until they nerfed it a little bit. But I think with this new card, this deck is absolutely awesome. Li Taigu or Taigua. On the draw, your 8 immortal cards, wherever they are, gain 14 until played. Don't forget, those 8 immortal cards are Chinese folklore cards as well. On the play, if your deck has 6 or more 8 immortal cards, your marvelous medicine cards in hand, gain plus 30. We haven't got any of them. Never mind, but it's still a useful 8 immortal. Next, 8 immortal Lan Chai. On the draw, your 8 immortal cards, whatever they are, cost minus 1 energy for 3 turns. And here we go. This is the one you need to play next to He Xangu. If played next to He Xangu, your plant life cards, whatever they are, gain 15 until played. And your He Xangu card in hand gains 25 permanently. Not a massive difference, but if you get it around a couple of times, 25 permanent buff on He Xangu. Pretty useful. Lu Dongbin. Nice card, this one. On the play, your Chinese folklore cards, wherever they are, gain 10 until played. And on the return, for every 8 Immortals card you have played this game up to maximum of 10, this card gains 10 until played. That is a really, really super strong card. This deck just actually works. Han Zhangzi. I do apologize for any Chinese folklore lovers out there. My pronunciation is terrible. On the draw, if your deck is 3 or more 8 immortal cards, you're musically minded, and 8 immortal cards, wherever they are, gain plus 10 until this is returned to your deck. Tend to just play him as soon as he comes around. Anyhow, we do have enough hold cards in this deck. Zhang Guluil. On the play, if a deck has all 8 immortal cards, which it does, your 8 immortal cards, wherever they are, gain plus 10 permanently. He is a great card. You want to get him around. That's an 80 buff. 10 on each of your 8 immortals. Permanent buff. Really good. Really good. Zongli Huan, maybe. On the play, if played next to any 8 immortal cards, your occult cards, wherever they are, gain 15 this round. On the return, your 8 immortal cards, whatever they are, gain plus 10 until played. You can see why 8 immortals used to be absolutely awesome. But like I said, this deck surprised me when I first played it. I played a couple of games with it and it is really good. Now this one, Chow Chow, you don't really need him. He is the 4th unruly ruler, or one of the 4 unruly rulers. I put him in because he's got a little bit of synergy with Chinese folklore. On the return, your Chinese folklore cards, wherever they are, cost -2 energy for 3 turns. But to be honest, you don't need it, so you'd probably be better off sticking in Pedro or another unruly ruler. But I wanted to try and keep it as much Chinese themed as possible. That's why I included him. But like I said, if you want to make the deck a little bit stronger, take him out. Probably go with Pedro or one of those other great unruly ruler cards. Uh, Talking of unruly rulers, Chow P, we have 4 unruly rulers. Obviously, we need to put him in. Good card there. Works really nicely with this theme. Where are we? There we go. I lost my mouse for a minute. I ching, 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 ching. You're in the money, huh? No, totally wrong song. On the play, your Chinese folklore cards, whatever they are, gain 11 until played. Really good. Your Chinese folklore cards that have not been played this game, wherever they are, gain an additional 11 until played. And your Chinese folklore cards with draw abilities, wherever they are, gain an additional 11 until played. And we've got quite a few cards with draw abilities. That is absolutely awesome card. Ka-ching, ka-ching. And look at this one, Longmar. Really good card. Epic Limited. On the play, your unruly ruler cards that have not been played this game, wherever they are, gain 16 permanently. See the synergy with Chinese and unruly ruler is really good. And on the return, for every Chinese folklore card in your deck, a random unruly rulers card in your hand gains +8 for 2 turns. And I always muck this one up a little bit. You want to try and play that when you've still got a unruly rulers card in your hand, because that buff absolutely phenomenal. We'll try and make it work in the game that we're going to play, but it's quite hard sometimes to get the rotation right with him, but definitely worth putting in. And the final unruly ruler, Mehmed the second, quite an expensive card, 11 for 80. On the play, for every round you have won this game, your history cards in hand gain 25 at this turn. On return, for every round you have lost this game, this card loses -50 until played. I played 3 or 4 games with this deck. I haven't gone further than 3 rounds yet. I've won every game at 3-0. Pretty good. And I've played a couple of really good decks, actually. A couple of weird ones as well, to be fair. And of course, Constantine the Great. It's a pure history deck. This is the only history card in your deck. Your history cards, wherever they are, gain 16 until played. Really good. Okay, let's go and check out this deck. I really, really do like it. I think I'm going to be playing this one quite a lot. Energy is okay. We've got 4 unruly rulers. Pretty much everything else is Chinese folklore. Woo, battle woo. Hello, battle woo. Okay, here we go. So let's have a look. Oh, we've got a nice mixture rainbow history deck there. Let's say hello. So let's go for it. Constantine the Great is obviously a great card to get out first. There's that Yuffie card. We want to try and hold Yuffie as long as we can. That long Ma. So we've got an unruly ruler in our hand. So watch Wu Zetian. Should get a big buff here, if my thinking is correct. Come on, Long Ma. Give Wu Zetian a big buff. There we go. Look at that. 96. Wow. I think it only lasts for 2 turns. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, along my next turn. I thought it was 2. I'm going to hold it 1 turn. I think it lasts for 2 turns. I think we can hold it. Anyhow, let's go. That is a great buff. 96. Look at that. 6 for 171 already. And look at how super powerful these cards are. Really good. 377. Getting a nice ching, ching, ching round. It's like he's playing a Trees Weird World deck. Interesting deck. Anyhow, let's go. This is more about our new Chinese folklore deck code WHVTEQ. Right, so now we've got Buddha. That Chao P card there, by the way, let's play that Wu Zetian just in case he runs out. Go with that one. 399. That's a great score already. Turn 3. Wow, 1-0 up against Trees Weird World. What I thought. Interesting deck. Nice deck, actually. But woo! So the Chinese folklore is starting to look quite good. At the moment, we've got 2 hold cards in our hand, but we only really need to hold Yuffie or Yuffie. Look at these cards already. Now let's try and get he and which one is it? Have to go together. He Exangu. So it's that one, isn't it? Don't want to lose out on my 25 permanent buff. I think that's the right one. 566. Yep, there's that 25 permanent buff. 591. Wow, this is good. He's got a nice deck, by the way. We are powering through this already against Tremendous Trees. Tremendous Trees is not a rubbish deck. It's a good deck. Right, okay, we've managed to hold on to 2 start cards at the moment. Let's see how long we can hold 2 for. Been fairly okay with our rotation so far. Let's go. We've played next, doesn't matter actually. Got no occult cards. 445, that's not a bad score. Got a really nice deck, 304. We are quite comfortably in front here. Do like this new card. You're only really going to use it in a Chinese folklore, so if you don't really fancy playing this deck, by the way, it's not a meta deck. It's not going to win much, but it is a cool deck. So I would recommend getting it, but look at all those buffs on it. But like I said, you can only really use it in this deck. Not much use for anything else. So Longmar, we've got Mehmed the set. Oh, I shouldn't have played Mehmed there, should I? I should have held on to it, but never mind. At Longmar, did it hit? It didn't, did it? It's on the play or on the return? I think it's on the return. Oh, I think I mucked that up. Never mind. We won the turn anyhow. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I think it's a good card. Would I go and spend loads of money to get hold of it or trade away loads of stuff? Probably not, but it's definitely one to have in your collection. I think when there's a Chinese folklore arena boost, this deck is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Quite low on the energy as well. And like I said, you can swap out that unruly ruler, make it even stronger. 485. And we're going to win this 3-0 again. Oh, although we're just a little bit in front there. Nice deck, Battle. But 8 Immortals, could it be coming back? The return of the 8 Immortals, that would be awesome. This deck is flowing really nicely. Really nicely. So we got 3. Look at that, Yuffie. Because he buffs himself, he gets super strong. 7 for 352. I might play it. Buddha. Just to make sure we win. Wow, 674. Look at Yui there. 7 for 3 at 5-2. And it's only the 3rd round. Okay, we'll finish this off 2-2-4 in front. Those 8 immortal cards are quite good. Those 2 on the end, I think I'll go with. Yeah. So, Chow Chow, that unruly ruler. Like I said, probably if you want to make this deck even stronger, not that it needs much more, but if you do want to make it stronger, maybe go with a other unruly ruler. Wow, 3-0 again. I think that's my 4th game with this deck now, or maybe even my 5th game. And it hasn't lost a round. Wow. Don't say that very often. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with some more decks. Enjoy the Super Sunday card. Pretty good. And we will see you all soon. Take care.